Are you struggling with brain fog, poor focus, or constant distractions? The truth is, your daily habits might be sabotaging your mental clarity without you even realizing it. In this video, we uncover 5 common everyday habits that drain your focus, reduce productivity, and cloud your mind, and more importantly, what you can do to fix them. From poor sleep patterns and multitasking overload, to diet choices, digital distractions, and lack of mindful breaks, you'll learn how small shifts can bring huge improvements in mental sharpness and overall well-being. Mental clarity is a precious commodity in our modern world. It's the ability to think sharply, make sound decisions, and navigate life with a sense of calm and purpose. Yet, for many, this clarity feels increasingly elusive, replaced by brain fog, distraction, and a pervasive sense of overwhelm. We often search for complex solutions when the answers lie in our daily routines. Unbeknownst to us, several common habits we engage in every single day are subtly yet powerfully eroding our cognitive function. They chip away at our focus, diminish our memory, and leave us feeling mentally exhausted. Recognizing these patterns is the crucial first step toward reclaiming your sharp, vibrant mind. Let's explore these 5 silent saboteurs and understand how they impact your mental landscape. In an age of instant information, our devices have become extensions of ourselves. While undeniably useful, the constant digital deluge is a primary culprit in the erosion of mental clarity. From the moment we wake, our phones, tablets, and computers bombard us with notifications, emails, and an endless stream of social media updates. This perpetual input fragments our attention. Our brains are not designed for this level of constant context switching. Each notification, each new tab, pulls our focus away from the task at hand, forcing our minds to reorient themselves. This constant shifting prevents us from engaging in deep work or sustained concentration, making it nearly impossible to achieve a state of flow. The result is mental fatigue, reduced productivity, and a diminished capacity for critical thinking. We train our brains for distraction, not for focus. The dopamine hits associated with new notifications create a feedback loop, making us crave more digital stimulation. This addiction to novelty keeps our minds in a state of perpetual alertness, preventing true relaxation and mental rest. It's a cycle that leaves us feeling busy but rarely truly accomplished, and always a little bit scattered. Breaking free requires intentional boundaries and a conscious effort to disconnect. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a fundamental biological necessity for optimal brain function and mental clarity. Yet, in our 24/7 culture, sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice in the name of productivity or entertainment. Chronic sleep deprivation has profound and immediate consequences for our cognitive abilities. It's a direct pathway to brain fog, poor memory, and impaired decision-making. During sleep, our brains are incredibly active, performing vital restorative processes. They consolidate memories, process emotions, and clear out metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours. Without sufficient high-quality sleep, these processes are disrupted. This leads to a buildup of neurotoxins, impaired neural connections, and a significant reduction in our ability to learn and retain new information. Lack of sleep also severely impacts our emotional regulation. We become more irritable, anxious, and less resilient to stress. Our executive functions, such as planning, problem-solving, and impulse control, are significantly compromised. Prioritizing consistent, adequate sleep is perhaps the single most powerful step you can take to restore and maintain your mental sharpness and emotional balance. What you eat directly impacts how you think and feel. Our brains are incredibly energy-intensive organs, consuming a disproportionate amount of our daily caloric intake. Yet many of us fuel this complex organ with suboptimal nutrition, leading to significant dips in mental clarity. A diet rich in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats can wreak havoc on our cognitive function. These foods often lead to rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar, causing energy fluctuations that manifest as brain fog, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. They can also contribute to systemic inflammation, which has been linked to impaired cognitive performance and mood disorders. Our brains thrive on a steady supply of nutrients, not on roller coasters of sugar and empty calories. Equally important, and often overlooked, is proper hydration. Even mild dehydration can significantly impair concentration, memory, and mood. Water is essential for transporting nutrients to the brain, removing waste products, and maintaining optimal electrical activity. Neglecting to drink enough water throughout the day is a simple habit that can profoundly diminish your mental sharpness. Fueling your brain with whole, nutrient-dense foods and staying well hydrated are non-negotiable for sustained clarity. In an increasingly desk-bound world, many of us spend the majority of our waking hours sitting. This sedentary lifestyle is not only detrimental to our physical health, but also a significant contributor to mental fogginess and reduced cognitive function. Our bodies and brains are designed for movement, and a lack of physical activity starves our minds of essential resources. Regular physical movement increases blood flow to the brain, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients necessary for optimal cognitive performance. It also stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein that supports the growth of new brain cells and strengthens existing neural connections. Exercise is essentially fertilizer for your brain, enhancing memory, focus, and problem-solving abilities. Furthermore, physical activity is a powerful stress reducer. It helps to regulate neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, improving mood and reducing anxiety. When we are physically stagnant, our minds can become stagnant too, leading to feelings of lethargy and mental dullness. Incorporating even short bursts of movement throughout your day can significantly boost your mental clarity and overall well-being. Many of us pride ourselves on our ability to multitask, believing it makes us more productive and efficient. However, the truth is that true multitasking is largely a myth. What we perceive as multitasking is actually rapid context switching, and it is a significant drain on our mental clarity and cognitive resources. Our brains are not wired to simultaneously focus on multiple complex tasks. When we attempt to juggle several tasks at once, our brains are forced to constantly shift attention, reorienting themselves with each switch. This process is incredibly inefficient, leading to increased errors, reduced comprehension, and a significant drop in overall productivity. Each switch incurs a switching cost, consuming valuable mental energy and leaving us feeling mentally exhausted without having achieved deep work. This habit trains our minds to be perpetually distracted, making it harder to engage in single-task focus when it's truly required. It diminishes our ability to concentrate deeply, think critically, and solve complex problems effectively. Embracing single-tasking, dedicating your full attention to one thing at a time, is a powerful way to reclaim your focus, improve the quality of your work, and restore a sense of calm and clarity to your mind. Recognizing these 5 everyday habits is the first step toward a clearer, more focused mind. The good news is that each of these habits can be consciously addressed and modified. You don't need radical overhauls. Even small, consistent changes can yield significant improvements in your mental clarity. Start by setting boundaries with your digital devices, prioritizing consistent sleep, nourishing your body with whole foods and hydration, incorporating more movement into your day, and practicing single tasking. These intentional shifts will not only enhance your cognitive function, but also contribute to a greater sense of well-being and control over your mental landscape. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Treat it with the care and respect it deserves. If you want to regain focus and think more clearly, hit like, drop a comment with which habit surprised you most, and subscribe for more tips on mental clarity, productivity, and personal growth. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more video.